All right, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today's motovlog is going to be about those really crappy work weeks. You know that feeling when you have, like, your shoe just doesn't fit right? You're like, man, what is going on with my shoe? You like untie your laces, you retie them, and then you just can't figure it out. But like, you think, oh man, there must be something in my sock, this kind of sucks. So you take your shoe off, and then you just do whatever you can to try to fix it. And then, God, the bike is freaking loud. You try to fix your shoe, but nothing. I mean, that's kind of how my entire week has been, with that feeling, like, man, just something's not right. Let me try to fix it. And you know, it sucks because I'm pretty good at what I put my mind to, and I don't often get into these like weird ruts, but I'm definitely in one. I've been in one, you know, since I had my day off, and even during my 2 days off, I was kind of in a rut. I just kind of wasn't feeling good. Things weren't going my way, and like, it just was not a good time. And honestly, like, it sucks. It's a crappy feeling. And you guys know how positive I am 95% of the time, but this just happens to be the 5% of the time in my life where my shoe doesn't fit right. And it hasn't been fitting right for the past like five days. And it sucks, man, because everybody sees it. You know, I don't know what's going on. I'm making silly mistakes. I'm asking dumb questions that I know the answers to, and I'm not in the right mind. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it got me thinking. You know, there's this thing that I saw on Reddit. It was like this little cartoon of this guy. He's got a frowny face on, and he's looking at the stack of blocks, and you know, that's kind of how I feel sometimes when things are going right. Everything's going okay. I don't notice that everything's going okay. And it's these times where the blocks are falling over that I'm like flipping out. And that's what the character did in that cartoon. Like, all these blocks are toppled over, and then he's like flipping his shit. And really, the moral of the story is you don't realize how good things are until they've gone wrong. And really, that's the situation that I'm in right now, where I didn't realize how good I was having, how good my life was, until like I have this feeling of these past 5 days of just like things not making sense, things not working for me. I just don't know, man. But anyways, I gotta pick myself back up. My weekend is coming up pretty soon, which is nice, and hopefully I'll shake this mood by then. But I don't often get into these ruts, and like I said, it feels bad, man. It feels bad. But you know, if you're having an amazing work week this week, then you know, just take the time and say, hey, this is awesome. I'm glad my life isn't falling to pieces right now. I'm glad I'm not on fire, because it can be so much worse, and things could be falling down around me. So I should just go ahead and take a step back and really enjoy what I have in front of me. And you know, it'll really put things into perspective for you. because I haven't felt this way in a long time, and I feel like I'm really letting my team down, you know? You know that saying, you're only as strong as your weakest link? And right now it feels like I'm the weakest link, which is not a good thing to feel. But, like, to put things into perspective, my job requires 100% accuracy 100% of the time, or things go sour really fast. I mean, of course, like, it's my job to make sure all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. And I've been checking paperwork, and I've been writing this paperwork for a long enough time to where I should know exactly what common mistakes there are. I should know exactly what could possibly go wrong, and I should know how to fix the problem before it even gets there. And I should know how to avoid the problems before my customer, before my guest even knows that they're gonna hit that problem. And I just don't know what it is, man. It's like my shoe just doesn't feel right. It's like I've gone dumb. You know that feeling when here's a better analogy, when you're just like, what's that word? Like, you know what the word is, and you're like, oh, the word is, you know, I don't know. That was a kind of a bad example. It's like when you can't spell something really simple, where you're like, how do you spell the? Or what time is it? And you're looking at your watch and you're like, wait a second, is that a 5 or a 4? Like, it's a really dumb feeling that you shouldn't have, but you do, and you catch yourself and you're like, oh man, I'm retarded. I just feel like that all like the past 5 days, and it sucks, man. Because I feel really good when I go home, feel really good on my rides and everything like that. But as soon as I step into work, it's like this switch gets flipped. That's the second time I've freaking done that. This flip gets switched. This switch gets flipped, and like I'm out of it, man, and it just sucks. And I know this kind of goes hand in hand to being the new guy, and you know, having these feelings of being the low man on the totem pole. But I've hit my 1 month mark at this job that I'm at right now, and that should be plenty of time for me to get acclimated to what my job entails, you know. And I don't know if it's just me setting bad routines or what it is, or me just having other things on my mind, but I'm making dumb mistakes that I shouldn't be, and I'm feeling really bad because I'm letting the people down around me who count on me for 100% accuracy 100% of the time. And I know people make mistakes, and I know to err is human, but I feel like I should be better than that, because I know what I'm capable of. I know I'm capable of 100% accuracy 100% of the time. But it's just weird, man. It's weird. It feels like I'm off of my groove, and things just aren't going well. But of course, I know you guys have the same feeling, because you guys are human too. But it's just a tough feeling to have. It's a hard thing to get out of, because it just snowballs. It's been one day after another, and today I thought it was really good, until my boss asked me. He was like, hey, did you do this thing for that one customer? And I was like, yeah, the guy that ordered 2 of those things. And you know, I'm the kind of guy who's really paranoid about things. I don't make the same mistake twice. And I get really paranoid, so I double, I triple, I quadruple check things, and yet somehow things are falling through the cracks. And I thought today was going really well. I was like, yes, today is the day, the buck stops here, like no problems, 100% accuracy today. And then my boss got a call, and he's like, yeah, let me look into that. And I was the person who might have made a mistake, and it doesn't sound like me making that mistake, but I guess it was me. But there's no one else to blame for that kind of situation. But you know, if I make a mistake, I typically own up to it, but it doesn't feel like I've been making these mistakes on purpose. I guess that's what makes it a mistake. you know. I don't know, this is kind of a hard motovlog for me to say because it kind of feel like that rain cloud is over me, you know. But yeah, that happened today, and then it kind of threw me for a loop because I thought today was going really well, and then I just get hit with that one at the end of the day, and man, kind of kills me a little bit, you know. But I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I just need to check things one more time, or maybe I just need to check my ego, you know? Just really humble myself and say, hey, I need to be 100% thorough. I need to take a step back, take it slower, take it at a snail's pace 100% of the time. So just maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'll try. Maybe that's what I'll try tomorrow before my weekend starts, and maybe that's what I'll try when I get back from work. But it's just weird because I'm not that kind of person to make mistakes, and it feels like crap when my awesome boss who hired me is like, hey man, you know, you missed this thing. But anyways, guys, like, if you know what feeling I'm talking about, try to explain it a little bit better in the comments. Like, the best way I can say it is like a shoe that doesn't fit, that even though you broke it in, it's like, you know exactly what's going on. Or that feeling where you're like, what am I missing, you know? But it's worse than that. I don't know. If you know how to explain it a little bit better than I do, then throw it in the comments. I'm kind of flustered right now. But, you know, if you know how to explain it, or you have any words of encouragement, throw them in the comments. I'll be sure to read them and respond to them, as I always do with your guys' feedback, because hey, I really appreciate what you guys have to say to me. You know, I really respect you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and until next time, peace out.